Anybody that's been watching me for very long knows that I just love my little Ruger PC9 with the red dot, the 1-power red dot that Uncle Jim gave me. But anybody that's also watched have seen my Henry videos when I put the 2-power magnification red dot True Glow with 2.5 minute of angle dot, which is very tiny. I just love that red dot. Oh man, I can't even tell you how much faster I can pick up my targets with the red dot and how much better I can see them with 2-power magnification. So I'm going to put this True Glow on my PC9. So let's see how that turns out. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked. These True Glows have been kind of rare. Oh, yeah, things I've got on my bench here. Yeah, anyway, I got a deal. It's $73, so I was through Midway, and today we were down at Cabela's and they had the same red dot there is $84.99, so $85. So even with shipping and stuff, I got free shipping because it's over $40. So I think I got a pretty good deal. But I'm going to have to buy another one of these, and I'll tell you why later. I got some unboxing to do. Yeah, we went on a shopping spree. A couple of my friends already know about it, but anyway, I'll show that here in a minute. But let me get this put on and I'll get back to you. Okay, so it comes with its own little Allen wrench. It says right here, this was stuck in the side of the flip-up cover and I turned it on, and yep, it works. We have light right there. Okay, so I took the screws out, hit them really quick with a little bit of brake clean, just because you never know if there's any oils on there. So just a quick shot, don't have to get carried away. Make sure it evaporates. And we're going to use my little bottle of red Loctite. You wouldn't believe how long a bottle or blue Loctite, I'm sorry. You wouldn't believe how long a bottle of Loctite will last. But hey, I learned my lesson about not putting Loctite on threads. Now see, I had too much on here, so I can just share this with the other screw. Okay, so since it says do not over tighten 20 foot-pounds, 20-inch pounds. Boy, that's a good thing I looked at that again. And Captain Pumplenuts is alive and well. 20-inch pounds. So using the little the little Allen wrench, just having a hell of a time here. Yeah. Anyway, you're not going to get it too tight, so. Anyway, I'm just having a hell of a time getting these started. Goes that way. Huh. Didn't have this much trouble with the other one. Alright, well. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you all to tears. You know how to mount things. Like I say, I turned this on. Yep, nice crisp red dot in there. So the batteries are good, and I always have extra 2032 batteries. I'm not going to have time right now to get this zeroed, but a friend of mine has volunteered to zero this. He's pretty good at that too, so that'll be coming up. And I'll talk a little bit more about my friend in a little bit, a few minutes here. But anyway, I'm going to get this on, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so when I mounted this, I had to mount it forward a little bit. I wanted my brass catcher, and yeah, this is one of those Tax Star brass catchers. I use this all the time. I just hate picking up 9mm brass. Sometimes you can expel a lot of brass, and yeah, my back's just not good enough to be picking it up. So I wanted this up high enough to where the bell of the objective lens was over the top of the mount for this. I got to tighten that up a little bit, it looks like. And so the brass catcher would go on fully, and it wouldn't interfere. And it was also up far enough, okay, there, so that I could articulate my charging handle on the other side. Anyway, that's done. So I got it tightened down to 20 inch-pounds. And nice thing about a red dot, it's not eye relief sensitive, so wherever you put it, it's usually good. Geez, I've seen people put a red dot all the way out the end of their barrel. But anyway, there she goes. So next time you see this, a friend of mine will be sighting this in. Okay, now let's get on to the fun stuff. Jerry's got his 38 and 357 dummy rounds out here. Why in the world would Jerry have that? Well, I told you, kind of went on a shopping spree today. So let's take a look at what's inside this Kimber box here. I know what's inside. I obviously would, because I'm the one that paid the money for it. So got this at Shields. We hit a local Western wear sporting goods store. That's where I got my patches. I also got me an Ariat straw hat, had it custom made and everything. I'll throw a picture in on that. Just, yeah, because, you know, I do the cowboy thing with the 45 long Colt Vaquero. So that didn't pan out for any firearms. No powder, no primers. Yeah, I'm still looking powder and primers. You know, it's really funny. In the East, the Midwest, you can get all that. Out here in Utah, good luck. We went to so many places today. So we went to Sportsman's Warehouse after that. And no, they didn't have anything. We were in and out of there in 5 minutes. It had no sense even spending time. So we went down to Shields. Now, when I lived in Iowa, I shopped at Shields. I bought a lot of firearms. I bought a lot of reloading equipment, supplies, etc., from Shields in Coralville, which is by Iowa City. Got kind of hooked, and when they built the one in Salt Lake City, I got really excited. I said, "Oh yay, Shields!" And I bought a few things from them. No, they were out of powder. They were out of primers. They did have some 9mm, but I don't shoot 115 grain, so no sense even buying it. So we went to over to the gun counter. One of the things I've been looking for is a 357 carry pistol. That was the other thing. Sportsman's Warehouse had a Model 66 Smith & Wesson. Came really close to buying it. It was a really good price too, brand new. But I'm still leery of Smith & Wesson's nanny lock, and I just can't bring myself to do it. So it's at Shields. I walked over and I talked to the guy, and I says, "Hey, I've been looking for a 357 carry piece, and something about a 3-inch barrel." And he says, "How do you feel about Kimber?" I says, "Love them." I says, "As a matter of fact," I says, "I've got a Kimber Micro 9 out in the car that we were looking to see if we could trade in." He said, "Great, go out and get it. Come back and let's talk." So I ran out to the car. Yeah, I didn't run. Okay, I walked fast. Went out to the car, got the Micro 9. Now, if you go back a couple of years, I've just had all kinds of trouble with this Micro 9. It's not 100% reliable, so it's not a good carry pistol. We bought a DeSantis holster for it, 4 carry, but I was hoping that it'd break in after about 500 rounds. It never has. You put a 6-inch pattern supported at 15 yards, and that's just no bueno. It doesn't matter what ammunition you can put into it. So anyway, look, I got a case. Oh, wait. I got the Kimber K6S. Now, I was looking for a 3-inch barrel. The only thing he had was a 4-inch barrel. I guess I'll take it. Girls just think I'm really excited to see them when they see that extra inch there. Sorry. Single action, double action, and I'll tell you what, that is so smooth. And the single action pull, and it breaks open like my Ruger does. Push in, 6 rounds. A lot of the 357s are 5 round. So since I've got this here, let's do a trigger pull test. Now, as you saw, I just opened this. I haven't really done a whole lot of examining, and oh, come on. Now you're gonna bite me? Okay. My little Wheeler fish scale. Yeah, that's what I call it. Anyway. Okay. Let's see what it pulls on double action. Okay, you gotta be careful on that, okay, off the scale. Okay, it doesn't feel that heavy. Okay, so let's reset that. Let's see what it pulls on single action. Huh, 3.5 pounds. Wow, I told you that felt really nice. Okay, so let's try that again. 3.5 pounds the first time. About 3 3/4 pounds that time. One more time, just for good luck, good measure. Okay. And also, it depends on how you're pulling this. If you pull it at the bottom, it's going to break different than if you pull it in the middle. See, that broke, yeah, under 3 pounds. If you pull it down here at the bottom of the trigger, it's going to break. Always try and pull it in the middle, get consistency. So, you know, I could cheat and pull it at the bottom, say, oh yeah, I got a 2-pound trigger. No, I'm not going to do that. In the middle here, let's see where I get it. There's 3.5. Yeah, that's right at 4 pounds. So somewhere between 3.5, 4 pounds. And it's got adjustable sights. One of the nice things about the single action, double action, single action is what they call them. You do get the adjustable sights. These are blacked out sights. The single action only have a 3-dot sight. This got the fiber optic front sight. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I like fiber optics. A lot of my firearms have them, and it's got beautiful wood grips. I do know that you can get hub grips for them if this is too much, but I figure 4-inch should be easy to handle, and I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm getting some 357s ready to take with me on a trip that I'm going to be taking in a couple of days. Hoping I'm making a motorcycle trip. My wife and I have been wanting to, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it was off my 8-pound chart, but if you're in a combat situation, you start pulling that, believe me, you're not going to notice how heavy that is. But anyway, my wife and I are hoping to take a motorcycle trip down to a friend of ours' house, and we're kind of excited to do this. We're going to take some firearms down, and we're going to have a fun play date, I guess you'd call it. Play date, man, that really blows my mind. But I haven't seen my friend in a while. We talk and things like that. But hey, look at that, another Kimber. So I got this, and I'm gonna get this broke in at my friend's house on this coming up. So we're looking forward to it. I don't know if he's as excited as I am. He said he'd never shot a Kimber revolver before, and I said, neither have I. Here's your safety manual. Hey, look, bike lock. Garbage. This is put rounds in. I've never had much luck with these. It takes forever to put them in. I'll just put some in. We'll load this up. Now these are dummy rounds, different types, and I use them for my when I got my Kimber, or excuse me, Kimber. I got Kimber on the brain. My Henry Big Boy X. I made up the dummy rounds so that I could find out if it chambered all of the different ones. There's 6 rounds. Let's pull this out. I really like this case. Okay, push in. There you go. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to go along and, oh, this ain't going in. Hey, maybe I've got a round that doesn't want to chamber. Want a chamber? Yeah, it chambers. Maybe it's just this one. Okay. I'm wondering. Oh, I can see this has got a little damage on the end of it. Bad example. Okay. These dummy rounds have been kicked around and beat up and kicked out on the floor and things like that. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to just, great, kicks the next one out. I don't know, I've never used one of these before. I got to get some speed loaders. They make some for the K6S, and since I just got this today, I haven't had a chance to get a holster. I haven't had a chance to get any speed loaders or anything else. There you go. 6 rounds. Okay. Boom, they all kick right back out. Oh, where'd I throw that? Oh, there it is. And I'm sure it does the same thing for 38s. But, I mean, they are basically the same thing, only 1/10 of an inch difference, right? So, throw some 38s in here. But for a carry piece, I'm going to probably wear this hip carry, or slightly frontal hip carry right on the blade of my hip. It'll be different than my appendix carry that I've been doing with my little EC9S, which the EC9S will be going to my wife. She likes 9mm, and I want her to have a reliable firearm, and that thing has been 100% reliable since day one. So anyway, change out your fiber optic too if you want to go to the green, the yellowish green, or another red. You can do that. And yay, another Kimber sticker that I won't put on anything. What? Alright, sorry, it says got a new gun, now get a pair of new boots. Okay, whatever. All the advertisements. Anyway, so let me put this away and I'll show you what else I got. Okay, you guys all know, anybody that's watched, how much I love my little Ruger Vaquero. Love this thing. I'm still not very good at it, as some of my videos show. I still miss a lot. I got a lot of gun oil on here. Anyway, so you saw the one I got my Ruger GP100. I had to get a lever gun to go with it. You know, I mean, what's the sense of having one if you don't have the other, right? So I bought that Henry Big Boy X 357, and that thing, I'm telling you guys, I'm just really in love with it. So I love this Vaquero. It's just a great shooting pistol if I do my part. So when we were getting the Kimber at Shields, I was doing the paperwork and stuff, and my wife comes up, and she had found something I'd been looking for, and I didn't know they had it. Yeah, Henry, made in America or not made at all. What? Jerry got another Henry? Oh, yes, Jerry got another Henry. Okay, so this is a Big Boy X, and it's going to be a companion to the Vaquero. And let's see. Okay. The unboxing, the unwrapping. These have been very scarce. I'm telling you, you can't find this stuff. Okay, I got a whole bunch of. Do not pull the trigger. Inspect for ammunition first. Okay, yeah, got that. Okay, so the nice thing about the Henry Big Boy X is the side loading gate. And let's see if we can get all this stuff off. Hang on. Yeah, these guys really. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if I open the lever, I can get those off. Okay. Yay. I mean, yeah, Henry. It says it everywhere. And this is the inspection tag. It was made April 23rd, 2021. So this is fresh off the press. Okay, there it is, 45 Colt. Henry Big Boy X. That's why I said I've got to get another one of those True Glow 2 powers and put on here. It makes a big difference for me. My eyesight isn't as good as it could be. And with the 2 power, it just helps me hit those 50-yard targets so much better. I don't know if you see the videos or not, but yeah, it does. It makes a big difference. Now this looks like a MIM part, metal injected molded injected metal part, just because it's hollow on the backside. Maybe it's machined, I don't know. But with the little dots here, that almost seems like press marking. So anyway, as you saw, I just took this out of the box, but man, I have been looking, and look at the size of that muzzle. That thing's huge. Okay, one of my 45 Colts here. Yeah, it's going to match. I don't have any dummy rounds, or I would run them through here, but I think my friend's going to have to sight this in for me too. The nice thing about these fiber optic sights is the screws here. You loosen the screw, you can drift it. You tighten and loosen this rear screw and you raise your elevation. So I haven't had a chance to do any of that, obviously, but yeah, I'm just super stoked. Now, this has been the highlight of my vacation, really, guys. Yeah, Jerry's on vacation, and Jerry's wife is just the most sweet lady you'll ever meet. The Henrys have the tube you can take out. You can load it, or you can dump all your rounds out like that. And I've had to do that a couple of times. I've dumped my 357s out like that. Then you don't have to sit there and rack the lever to get them all come out, because I mean, accidents could happen. You can actually accidentally bump the trigger if you're an idiot. I mean, possibility. If I have to unload it, I just take the tube out. But there she is, Henry Big Boy X, 45 Colt. Yeah, caliber 45 Colt. Says it right there on the side. These have been very rare. While I was there, a guy came in and he got a 44 Magnum Big Boy X, and we were talking about the advantages of the Big Boy X. And if I put an optic on here, it's not going to look funny because, hey, look, it's got rails and it's polymer furniture. Yeah, it's not a traditional lever action, but it's still lever action. So anyway, I'm really excited. Can't wait to put some rounds through this, and I've got a bunch loaded up. And you saw in the background, while I was at Cabela's today, picked up some 45 caliber 225 grain FTXs. I'm gonna try and run some of these in this and see how that works. I've ran some FTXs in 357 Henry, and they seem to cycle okay. I just couldn't catch one, but maybe we'll catch some. My friend said he's got some water jugs, so maybe we'll see just how many water jugs we can destroy. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. And yeah, and the next time you see this, it'll be a joint shooting session between myself and a good friend of mine, and I'm just really excited. Just excited to see him, and excited to get a chance to play with my new toys. The Kimber K6S DASA 4-inch, and the Henry Big Boy X. Now I'm hoping to take the 357 with me. You got to understand, I'm going to be doing all this on a motorcycle, so getting all this strapped on, and the PC9 that breaks down. It fits in the saddlebags. I've tested that before, and okay, I'm rambling, and I'm just super excited still. But man, I tell you what, I just can't believe my wife did this. She had the floor model. It wasn't in the box. She come up there, and while I was doing the paperwork, she set it on the counter, and she pointed and says caliber 45 Colt. And I says, no kidding. Says, yeah, I was looking through the rack and I knew you wanted one, so might as well get one. Well, there's another $900, but like 75 or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, thanks Shields for having these in stock. But anyway, if you ever get a chance to find a Henry Big Boy or Big Boy X, the big boys are usually the polished metal and stuff, and wood furniture, and the Big Boy X is the polymer and got the rails and things, and both of them now have side loading gates, so that's pretty exciting. I really like that side gate. They call it a King's Gate, and I'm really excited to have this, so we'll see how this thing functions. If it functions anything like my 357, I'm just going to be super stoked. And we'll see how much of a thump it gives. I know that those Full House 45s that I shot while on vacation, the XTPs and the 250 grain XTPs and the 240 grain Sierra jacket hollow core that Walter Bunning sent me. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just super excited. It's just been a very expensive day, and it's been an overwhelming day for me. I don't remember the last time I bought 2 firearms in one day, and 2 firearms I've been drooling over for years, and now I've got it. So anyway, thanks guys.